Hey guys, welcome back to the corner, and we are going to work on my Flamingo journal here. And without thinking, I punched the holes on the right side now, and I was putting the eyelets in, and I was like, crap, I gotta record it. So I did one already, but we're gonna go ahead and do this next side here. And basically what you do is you figure out your eyelets. I'm using these ones. They're standard eyelets by We Are Memory Keepers. And I'm using the black. So you just stick them in your holes. You don't have to stick them all in at once. I do. It's just how I've always done it. Usually if it's a thick cardstock or chipboard or whatever type thing, they don't fall out. And then you figure out which end you need. And this does rotate here. So you got different sizes and such. I gotta remember which one I was on. This one here. And then the bottom one also turns, and then it just locks into place. So you just stick it under there facing your pieces like this, and that if you look at it sideways, there's like a little nip that sticks out down here on that top piece. That's gonna slide into your, when you push down, you're going to place that into where your eyelet is, and then push really hard, and there you go, and it's in. Ooh, almost. I didn't even think about those. They were there. So I'm gonna do these really quick here. There we go. Now they're all punched in there. And when I put my paper on, I'll probably just poke through, because the paper, more than likely I'm gonna have the paper cover up this so it's not so sharp right there. So then I'll just use a smaller paper punch or my piercing tool or something and poke through it, because these papers are gonna go here on the inside, so it'll cover these up, which is fine. I'll just poke through it, because then these sharp edge, if it's got a sharp edge, it's not gonna catch nothing. But I don't even know if I want to cover. Oh, I do have to cover the inside. I don't know if I want to cover the inside, but I forgot about this side. Or this side, I mean. So, yeah. So what I'm going to work on is getting the pages ready to punch, which is going to be tricky. So I have all my pages ready. And I have this old school like punch, so I was going to try and use that, but they just don't line up the same way. So this didn't line up properly. So scratch that idea. And then I was going to use, I have a 9-hole punch, and that just won't work. I do have the hole punch, but it lines up really weird, so I'm just gonna wing it per se. So this paper is the same width here as all my other pages are, and so all I do is have to line, I just line it up like this, and I'll poke my hole with my other thing, my tool, and then I'll get where I want my holes to be, and then I'll figure out the next step with that. I don't even know where my what do you call those things? My mat. Here's one. My mat. I couldn't find my mat. So what I'm gonna do is I'll place this underneath here, and I'll figure out where I want these to line up. I don't want it directly at the edge, I don't think. I'm gonna leave it a little bit of an indent here. So we're going to quickly just hold this in place so it doesn't slide nowhere, so I'm in the right spot. Make sure I'm even on both ends. So we're just going to do that really quick, and I'm going to use a felt tip marker here. I'm just going to color in a circle as best as I can to help guide me where I need to punch. Come on. So that kind of make a template for this. There. So then I know where my holes need to go. And we're going to move these out of the way. I still got to figure out which direction, you know, not direction, but which order my pages are going to go in. I haven't done that yet, but for now, I'm just worried about getting my holes in there. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. So I'm going to move these out of the way so I don't knock them over. And these can get moved. Put that here because I'm going to need that. And I think, which way am I facing? Make sure I'm, okay, this side. Did I just turn all those? Probably. Yep, okay. I want to make sure everything's facing the right way. It's mostly even on the top. There's a couple that didn't cut straight, it looks like, but. So the end I'm going to be punching is facing towards me. So I'll be grabbing it like this. So how do I want to do this? Because some of these pages are not the same size because I had it oopsie. So we'll do those ones last that are smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I got 4 of these. So that's where my hole is going to be. Let me move these so I'm not in the way. Move this to the back one. And I'm just going to see where it lines up underneath and make, we better binder clip these. Just to make sure they don't shift and that they're in the right spot. Okay. Because that wouldn't be good. So I need to make sure this is the top. I have to mark it so I know which one's top, so when I take this off for the next one, I know exactly where the top is going to be. Okay, yeah, we're not even close. Not close yet. So the bottom of my circle, I think this should be good. We're winging it. Why do you seem like you're, I don't know. All right. I feel like I'm not even in the right spot all of a sudden. Okay. Let's see here. I feel like that one's in up further. I don't know why. Weird. That's a little better. If it's a little wonky, I'm okay because I am a wonky anyway, so. See, that's weird too. That one's wonky. There we go. Alright, so now alright, that was awesome. Squirrel came in and helped me with that because that was a little tedious. I couldn't get them all, like I couldn't do more than a couple at a time and it was hurting my arm, so those are, I love this, but sometimes it's a little much. So I got my holes done. So let me bring up this here. Okay. So what I want to do is, oh whoops, I still got this one. Shoot. Okay. Man, I still got one more squirrel. Whatever. I got one more to go. I could probably do this one. Ouch. I forgot this one because it was cut different because I cut it wrong. So it's just one hole anyway, so hopefully it'll. Okay. 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 Hold on. Yep, aha. Okay. There we go. Yay, thank you. Alright, so now what we're going to do is put our pages together. Yay. Okay. That'll probably go in the middle somewhere. So some of these are watercolor pages. And my other pages. Oil acrylic. These are watercolor. That's my oil acrylic. Oil acrylic, oil acrylic, oil acrylic. I love that paper. So that's watercolor. Watercolor. This is the oil acrylic. This is why I like this paper. You can see the textures of it. It's one of my favorite papers to use. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this for in here. That one. I think all this rest is watercolor. Yep. There we go. Okay. So what I want to do is kind of mix the watercolor paper up and the other paper up in this. Ooh. Hang on. I had to get off my foot. Bad habit sitting on the foot. Alright. Now, alright, I'm going to zoom in just a tad bit here. Let me raise that up just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go through and try to figure out which ones I want where. This one I want more in the middle of the book because it's shorter on the top, which is okay. So let's see here. Oh, I love this one. Let's see here. What I could do is mix it up with these, because I got a couple of these colors ones. Yeah. So I can just grab them and do like stacks of whatever. And kind of mix them up that way. Do I have any more of those colored ones? Okay. All right. So that's how my page layout's gonna go. And we're going to slowly start putting these on. Everything should line up properly for the most part, right? If I did it right. There's no guarantee. It was a little tricky. Okay. I had another punch. Really, you fell out. I had another punch at one point, but I don't know where it went. Alright, we're just going to work with 2 for now. Maybe 2. Alright, come on. Really? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this was the point where I realized I've been putting these on backwards. Like, now. So yeah, way to go, Spankie. No wonder nothing was lining up right. Seriously? Ah, damn it. Okay. So, man. Okay. Just get this other one in, hopefully. Okay. Okay, now that I have those all on, I can put my cover on. Well, my cover will be like this, so, and then these will be my pages. I think I need a different page here too, but, and I'm sure I'll add pages to it because I've got plenty of room, it looks like. So yeah, I think I'm gonna like it. So now all I gotta do is cover these and figure out my closure. If I do a closure, I'm not sure. I think I will. But I think I'm gonna love this. I'm already in love with it, and I just started, you know, like the whole process of it. So now to measure these so I can get my inner pieces on. And I need it to be, if it's 11 by 11 or just under, give or take, I'm going to cut it just a little bit below that. And then, let's see, I want it to go this way, I think. So I'm going to cut it like 10 3/4 all the way around. go. And before I glue this down, I'm going to distress my edges. Don't let me forget. Okay. Oh, duh, what am I doing? Okay. There we go. Now those are identical, and they should line up perfectly on my tops. Here. Come on. Come on now. Thank you. And if I did it right, I should have about 1/8 of an inch around, give or take, on all sides. So I'm pretty happy with that. Very happy, I should say, actually. I think I did good with that. So distress the edges first, because I don't want to forget that part. Look at these. This is so funny. So these are vintage photos, right? And look at the difference in the cases. This is the first, like an older version, I guess, and then there's that one, and then also there's this one. Like, look at the difference. This one's actually a different type of the cover's so different. It's funny. Weird. Alright. And what I like to do, and I think I'm going to use a finger dauber, if I remember where mine is. Right here. I think I'm going to use my finger, maybe, no, I'm not supposed to use that. Okay. So I'm just going to start off the edge just a little bit. It doesn't need to be a bunch. I should just go over the whole edge with it, but that's probably just going to be easier just to do like this. I just didn't want to run. Just a little bit of a distress, and you can tell, like, once it's on there, it just helps it give a little bit of an edge. Yes, that way. So like that. I don't care if it's even 100%, because this game board piece probably wasn't even 100% even, but so that works. So I will see you guys in the next video when I glue these together and we start cutting tags and making pockets and such for my journal. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.